Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Good morning. It's 9:53. I've taken two trades this morning. It's Monday, May 22nd. I've taken a Euro USD long and a Dow short, and now I'm looking at the three sisters in this messy divergence that we see. NASDAQ trading at a 2.5 standard deviations away from VWAP. Dow is below at 1.25 standard deviations below VWAP, and the S&P is kind of stuck in the middle here, not sure what it wants to do. Going over to the NASDAQ now, guys. NASDAQ right now looking for a potential pullback right here. Let's go to the main trading screen. I'm going to put you on the 1-minute chart here, right here on the right-hand side, 30-minute on the bottom left, and the daily on the top left. That's just a gold alarm. Let me just see. I wanted to see the alert there. And gold dropping. Yeah, gotta watch that as well. It's kind of quite a lot going on here right now. Let's go back to the NASDAQ. Oops. NASDAQ. So we've tapped resistance, key resistance on the NAS. Here we go, guys. Sell stop limit, sell stop order right now. Third trade of the day and third trade of the week. It's a live order. I'm not in it yet. If it gets triggered, then I'll be in. My first NASDAQ trade in a while, but that's where the opportunity is, and I'll explain more about it in a moment. Risking 10 if we get triggered. To make 15. Here we go, guys. Let me just double check my own platform. And okay. NASDAQ. I'm watching the three sisters here, guys, on the on the monitor, just to make sure that everything is telling me the same thing. Right now, this is still a long configuration or a bullish configuration of the NASDAQ, but if it changes, then, and if this breaks structure and if this continues south, then I want to be short the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is the strongest, but we've just tapped key resistance, with the other ones definitely wanting to continue down. For now, this can change in one candle, one minute candle. I just want to make that very clear. S&P in the middle, Dow on the far right. Here we go, guys. So that's the S&P. NASDAQ really holding up well. Maybe the play is actually on the S&P here. The second weakest. Now, normally I would short the weakest, but not after a big extended move like this. It could go a lot lower, but it's just not a high. It's not the most certain play. I'm looking for the most certain play, and there's nothing certain about trading or about scalping or anything that we're doing here. The word "the most" or the phrase "the most" is the most important part there. So there's breakdown again, guys, on the Dow. Potential. There we go. Break now on the S&P. Here we go, guys. Back over to the NASDAQ. Watching it now. I may even move this order a little bit higher. Yep, leave it there, guys. Sell stop. Here we go. Here we go. And tagged in, guys. I'm now short the NASDAQ. Actually looking for 18 points on the NASDAQ. 18 points. Get us over here. And driving down. This would be a zone reversal trade. Third trade of the day now. Getting ready to manage this. 9:58 a.m. We're still in the first half hour of the New York session. The Dow is down 110 points. The NASDAQ is up 72 points. So up 54 basis points on the NASDAQ and down 31 basis points on the Dow. That's a divergence. I'll sometimes trade divergence if I'm doing an arbitrage style play like I am today. If I'm looking for a straight short or a straight long, I would like to see a consensus of all three of them, and you can see that in my videos. There are reasons why I will sometimes take a divergent trade, and this is one of those times. Patient now. This is the 1 minute chart on the right hand side and a 20 EMA. I'll sometimes flip that over to a VWAP. I just shifted that marker over just so you know. Let me just undo. I shifted the marker over to the actual entry. I always like to put it here first to show you why, right? A break of pivot here, why I'm entering a trade, and then I'll shift to where I actually entered, the candle I entered on, so that when I show the snapshot on Twitter or to my group in Telegram, they can see the actual timing of the trade instead of just some approximation. Patience. Show you the three sisters here. Dow still very weak, very weak. S&P is now tagged the VWAP. NASDAQ wants to rally still. It's a bit problematic for the trade, obviously. Let's see if the others can pull it down. May have to take a hit on this one, guys. It's fine, it's part of the game. And despite having a pretty high win rate, because I'm so choosy on my setups, I look for all the stars to line up mostly, for the most part. Still got to take losses, guys. Every now and then you got to take, and sometimes I'll take 2 or 3 losses in a row. I haven't done that for a long time, but it does happen. And that's just, sometimes a coin will land on, a weighted coin will still land on tails 2 or 3 times in a row sometimes, and that's just the way the game works. It's a game of probabilities here. This one's struggling. This might be one of those landing on tails trades. Trying to push down now. See if we're getting any help from, yeah, a little bit. Down needs to break again, ideally, to help things along. If we get any lower here, if we can break this, I'm going to move to break even immediately because I just feel that this is getting a little wonky. Here we go. Stop the break even. Stop the break even now. Looking for 18 points here. One more push. One more push. Can we do it? So close, guys. 1 point away. half a point actually. One more push. Delete the CMA just so we can watch the naked price action. So that's frustrating. I'm not immune to frustration, guys. No matter how long you're doing this, when you see, you get within half a point of your target and then it rejects. It's annoying. It's frustrating, and that's it's part of being human. That's okay. Oops, undo. Watching. So my stop is a break even. Here we go. I'm just moving this so I can show the marker. And we're done, guys. 18 points on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ short. Thank you for being with me. I'm sure we'll see you again later. Have an amazing day and an amazing week. Happy Monday. Take care. Thanks for your support.